We're here chatting with Trenny and Sid about tonight's gallery and also the gallery that we had last night. Just talking about the great experiences and the great healing that people received tonight. And I think that each person truly walked away with what their intention of coming to this was. And I think there were a couple of people here that weren't really sure of what they were going to experience and really walked away with a great sense of peace.
She says you've been very stressed out. She gives you big healing hugs.
You want to help her with that.
Okay.
So you have kids? Okay. You know that they love you, but they're afraid of you because you know everything, because you're very intuitive, aren't you? She's got energy popping right over her crown, really heavy. So that usually means you're very intuitive. You can do what we're doing real easily. You just means like you know what your kids are up to when they don't tell you. So yeah, pay attention to your gut feelings at home, right? Make sure about it. Also, too, when I see him, he talks about you, not just at work, but he said that maybe you're cleaning out things. He keeps seeing the brushing, he's showing the room going back and forth. That's just telling me that this is the time now when you need to get rid of what's not working so new grass can grow. A lot of people have held you down, a lot of things and situations have held you down, but it's time to let new things grow.
And it's ironic that we're talking about this now because I see people and you can tell that there's some hesitation when they come and sit down if it's their first time, or they might have come with a group of friends. They were, we're gonna go with the girls and we're gonna sit back, and they really want to be a part of it but are not really quite open to it yet. And it's really foretelling to just see how in the 2 hours how they open up.
Because you walk into these and you can literally feel like there's no oxygen in the room because nobody's breathing and they've all, and then by the end of it, it's relaxation.
And we get them laughing because that's why we do believe giving them some laughter versus the mourning all the time, because the laughter brings in the connectivity.
Sometimes you have to let them cry because they need to, but it's also, any of that releases that stagnant energy because you're always going to have one or two that come in and they're just shut down and locked up, and then that's contagious. It's contagious because then it lowers the vibration of the whole room, and so it's.
I mean, we've experienced that.
Right. So if you can get them laughing, crying, doing something to express any emotion, it's going to release that block for everybody.
You got male energy all over her. Male energy. Male energy. All over you.
She wishes.
Yes, I understand that.
I like the word you use, reminiscing, because that's what it's really all about. That's part of what makes people heal, is being able to express the way they feel about certain things. So that's one of the best things I think that we do, is we help people reminisce about their past and realize that, hey, this is just part of life. This is just like waking up every day. It's part of life, and it's something that we all should learn to honor rather than be fearful of it.
It was really enlightening. It was like, kind of makes you realize that there is stuff that goes on after, the shell of the body goes away. I mean, it was great. It was good to connect with someone that I kind of thought that I had lost.
This whole year has been such a crap show, and with the isolation that everybody's been feeling, and I think connections are the key to so much as far as maybe suicide, depression, violence, homicide. People are disconnected, and so I think that's why we're seeing such an increase in this, which is why our work is so important right now, because people can't do this anymore. We can't physically connect with other humans, and it's so important now that we're providing these connections to the other people, because people are shut in.
So tonight was my first medium session, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. They hit right on with my dad and my brother. They mentioned my daughters. They mentioned my brother and my dad fishing, and that was all the validation that I needed. And that my brothers had come to me in a dream, and when I told other people, they were like, "What?" And I said, "I'm telling you, he came to me in a dream." And he's like, my brother was like, right on, I did come to you, you know. So that was really good. I think it gives me a sense of peace. You know, I knew they were okay, but now I know that that they're together, and that makes me feel really good.
Thank you so much. It's been great having you here, and we're looking forward to
Many more.
week after next also.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the date on that?
We have the
19th,
20th?
20th and
No,
21st.
20th and 21st, and be on the lookout for some different events that we're kind of collaborating on that are going to be really neat and very warm and a good feeling for everybody.